Okay, let's see how this goes. I've got a new layout and I've got a new setup and everything. So I don't know how any of this is really performing yet. I've like no indication. I've just been kind of setting up the system, getting new things on it. Probably just hit my mic and made some terrible, terrible noises. The game's audio seems a little bit loud. I'm just going to turn it down a touch. Yeah, but I think otherwise everything should be fine. I can actually see a stream preview now, unlike in my previous setups where I literally couldn't. And also my lighting should be pretty decent now. It's nothing fancy. I mean, I don't have my blue lights that I used to have, or sometimes I would change the colors. I don't have those right now, but I mean, if the stream's up and running, it's better than nothing, isn't it? I've got a candle burning in the background. Really hope it doesn't burn down this room. Literally spent quite a few days, more than a few days, probably a couple of weeks setting up just this room, not even the system, because I was clearing space in this room for the system, so I would have a lot more freedom with my streams and just space in general and gaming, because I don't actually get time to game in my normal day, or rather I don't have any way to access a place where I can game throughout my normal day. So maybe this will just make it so I can play more games as well, on or off stream. I've forgotten everything. As you can see, I've booted it up this year. I don't know if you actually can see that, but I hope you can. 8th of Jan this year, 21. That was just to see that everything was working well. But it doesn't really matter which one we start with. I can actually just delete that most recent autosave and just go from the old one. I've forgotten what we're doing. This is Disco Elysium. Really great game. I was playing it a lot when I was streaming more often. I'm a little bit worried about drop frames at the moment. It seems like there are some. I can't really say why. Like, it doesn't seem like there should be, but I guess there are. It's kind of weird. I believe some streamers would say weird champ. But I don't know, hopefully that won't really be too big of a problem. Yeah. Oh, you can't actually see my character. But I mean, the actual gameplay itself, like me, if I were just playing the game on its own, it's a million times better than any of my old systems were going about it. And the one I used to stream from, definitely a lot better. My one concern with the system, it's great, but my one concern is that the RAM is a lot lower, and I didn't really pay too much attention to that when I was setting it up or getting it. So I'm a little worried only about streaming and playing a game at the same time. And you know, that's kind of what the streaming part is about. Like, playing a game on its own, the system is absolutely fine, like fantastic for my purposes, a million times better than anything I've used before. But I'm just a little worried when it comes to doing both simultaneously. Yeah, those drop frames aren't looking fantastic. It seems to be something with my bitrate. I don't really know why. Sometimes Streamlabs is just like a bit glitchy when it hasn't like really done much on a system before. I can't explain why. Also don't have my pop filter on, but you know, I don't really have anywhere to clip it onto. So unless you want me to just hold it the whole time, I can hold it the whole time, and then now I have a pop filter. Great. I'm just holding it though. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's the way to go. I really don't remember what we were doing. Here's Kim. There's us, Harry Dubois. I don't think we managed to choose a different name. Let's take a look at our journal. It should give us an indication of what we have to do. We can do this now, can't we? Yeah, we can. Just making sure that candle is not burning down my room. Someone's been running around with your sidearm pretending to be a police officer. You must meet her near the old fish market at 10 and get your service weapon back. Just walk past the fishing village until you see the boardwalk. Okay, well, we've been to the boardwalk. What's this? On to the spirits and wait for the signal. Ah, yes, we bought spirits. I remember now. The jam mystery. Someone's using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients of drugs into Revachol. Joy said there are 3 drivers at the intersection. Talk to them. Oh, find out who the lady driver is and where her lorry is. I remember that. So maybe if yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to ignore the drop frames for now. Hopefully they're not really getting in the way. I'll rewatch the VOD, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. It's like I mean, it's annoying. Definitely very annoying. But I think it's just one of those things that, you know, because this is the first time it's gone live on the system, it's going to bug out. That's like happened every time. Every single time with whenever I stream from a different device. So yeah. Also, what's this? Oh, this one. Can I just ignore this one? I remember this is like helping a bunch of ravers try to set up a nightclub in an old church. I don't want them to. Can I just like ignore this quest? Yeah, I don't know how to offer figurines to Dolores Day. Okay. There's still plenty I need to do. Find the murder weapon, prove your authority to... Oh, wait, I can... Oh, I need to locate a working firearm that shoots 4.46 ammo. Won't be that hard. Joyce's info on the lynching. Victim's tattoos. I remember she was going to tell us about the tattoos if we actually worked out the smuggling stuff. The drug smuggling. So yeah, we have to sing karaoke. Yeah, I've definitely forgotten about a lot of this. Last time I streamed this game was last year November. So I'm definitely a little bit in the dark, but hopefully it'll all come back to me just all at once. Like some sort of amnesiac or something. Get it? Because we're an amnesiac in this game. Maybe if you don't know what this game is, I should explain it. It's an RPG. No combat system, really. You do everything like in a very traditional tabletop RPG sense, where you basically roll dice on everything. And you're a detective, and you're trying to solve a murder. A guy was hanged, lynched. We determined that it wasn't actually that killed him. It was a bullet through his head. In a very gruesome sequence of events, we figured that one out. And there's a lot going on in this fictional but very realistic, grounded town. It's not called Revachol. That's the country. It's the Martinez. That's what the town is called. So what are we actually going to do? I think we ought to do this timed one. So we should go to the boardwalk. Also, all of the previous VODs of me playing this game, literally all of them, are on my YouTube channel. Josh Forward in YouTube. It should be on my Twitch page. I'm actually thinking of moving all my VODs to like a separate channel, and then just getting highlights and stuff on my main channel, as well as like higher quality videos. Because I would like to do some more stuff than just raw VODs on there. This isn't the way to the boardwalk. I do roughly remember the layout of the town though, so that's impressive, I'll say. So yeah, I think I did almost 30 streams, so that's roughly 30 hours of this game. I think I got to 27 streams. Oh, what's here? Usually I click on all of these, so I don't know why there's one left. The store is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. Ah, I see. But can I open it? No. Unfortunately, I can't just break and enter. I realize now, and I don't think this dawned on me until right this moment. I was playing a game where you're a cop in the year of 2020. I clearly don't have much of a sense of reading the room. I hope my mic isn't shaking too much, because that would sound horrible. If my mic's shaking too much, please say so in chat. Would appreciate. Which way is the boardwalk? Am I actually there? I still didn't have this game running on the highest settings. I think it saved that from like when I was playing on a lower end computer. But we'll see. I'd rather run it on lower settings for like the first stream of it from the system than have to worry about running it on the highest setting. Oh my word.
Your hands where I can see them.
Well, that caught me by surprise. The aging woman under a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself, then notices you and reaches for the megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands right now!
Well, she is definitely screaming through her megaphone. Scavenged battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. You know, I'm actually quite happy I got the pop filter out for that. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease. Ah, it's interesting that we knew that. Knew that it was from a disease and not just like being nervous or being on drugs, since a lot of people are. And this is like the other part of the game, is where your skills, basically, you have a lot of skills, and they'll, I can actually show them, I think. Yep, here are all our skills, and that one that came up is interfacing. They'll just chime in sometimes whenever they want. A little worried about this, this really small tripod I have on the mic, because it's not keeping it that stable. I'll see what I can do about that. I'll listen back to the audio, of course, of this stream and see where I can improve. Like, for example, the game audio might be quite loud. I'm not entirely sure, though. Yeah, let's continue.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Oh, that's the most forceful this character's been. Oh, wait, what should we do, Kim? Raise your hands. Easy, ma'am. Take it easy. No, the terror is mine. I collected it. Oh, wait. We're holding the packet full of, like, basically bottles, and we can deposit them for money. We're still holding it. I don't know if the dialogue option is usually open. Let's raise our hands, I suppose.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear under threat! Fear under threat!
Oh, well, this is too real.
Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground!
Are we gonna have to shoot her? I mean, this is a lot to come back to, just like out of nowhere. I'm clipping a little bit, aren't I? I don't know. I did play around a little bit with the gain of this mic for this before the streams, but I'm not entirely sure where that Goldilocks zone is, so we'll see. I wasn't taking anything out of my pocket. I mean, that's true. We were just raising our hands. Ma'am, we just want to talk to you. Let's not confront her decision. I'm a bit worried about doing that.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search.
Oh, gross.
Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina, and rectum.
Okay, two of those things don't usually coincide. Oh, I should have put mature stream on for this. It is a bit of a mature game. Empathy. Oh, we got an empathy check. Oh, 10 against 12. Nice. In her mind, the cavity search is happening as long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her.
Don't do anything that might set her off.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, so red checks you can only do once. White checks you can return to and try again. Also, if you're wondering what that white box above me is for, that's for chat. No one's speaking, though, so it's going to look a little bit silly for a while. I'm not gonna try this hand-eye coordination because it's only a 28% chance of passing, and I'm not a gambler. We can solve this peacefully. Please lower the weapon. What does it even want? Time to get my gun. Oh my word! We want to like flipping tackle her and grab it from her. Bold decision. Please identify yourself, ma'am. You're not the police. We are the police. I don't think reasoning with her will work. It doesn't look good. Let's just leave. Let's just leave. Come on, Kim. We clearly got ourselves into a bad situation here. Yeah, I'm not sure, hey? These do have consequences if you fail them. It's like an actual tabletop RPG where the DM can be like, oh, you tried to perceive something. You went blind because you rolled a nat 1. Okay, I'm trying to think about what my stats actually were. So we've got logic, visual calculus, conceptualization is exceptionally high at the moment. Off-light, endurance, these are very... Oh, this one's for our health, but this one's quite aggressive. I don't know why we had to... I think I had to intimidate someone, and that's why I put that there. Interfacing, savoir-faire, hand-eye coordination, it's not terrible. Yeah, I don't really want to do this one. Should we do it? Should we do it? It could go really bad. I could get shot. Please identify yourself, ma'am. It's the goddamn police! She yells into the megaphone. Hug the pavement, you're under arrest! As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampules and packets sticking out the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs? It's been a while since I've had to read live, so I apologize if I stutter or get stuck. Definitely when I was like doing this for 6 months straight, I was a lot better at it, or I'd built it up. But now I need to relearn that skill. Are you on drugs? Yeah, I mean, that would understand. That would explain why your hands are shaking. You know, we don't know for sure that it's a disease. I could gamble, but let's first say, are you on drugs? Confiscated contraband! The megaphone makes her voice almost painfully metallic. Restricted access, 2 kilos missing, eyewitness report compromised. So yes, she is on drugs. I don't think she's on drugs, the lieutenant whispers. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here. Okay, so he suggests mental illness. You know, Kim, you're pointing a gun at her. Don't you think she'll shoot us? That seems like a likely possibility. Also, this very peaceful music playing in the background. You're not the police, we are the police. Let's try it. Back up! She lowers the megaphone halfway, but immediately raises it again and screams, back up! Status unconfirmed! Lieutenant... Oh, we say our actual status as well. Lieutenant W. Fraser Harrier Dubois. 41st Precinct. This is my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi from the 57th. No, the crazy woman mumbles, shaking her head. No, I thought Mr. Moore and Gareth... Suddenly she raises the megaphone and screams, aggravated assault! Man down! Officers... Oh, no. There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here. What's the situation? The lieutenant hesitates, addressing the woman. Officer? Law enforcement compromised. This voice is a little difficult for me. She screams in the megaphone. Red and blue lights illuminate the spit flying everywhere. Very visceral descriptions. The writing in this game is fantastic. Impersonating a police officer. Oh, that's bad. Does she not believe you two are actually police officers? Wait, what if she's right and I actually am an imposter? No? We really are cops. Look, white rectangles. We really are cops. Look, my badge. Take out your badge. Oh, no, I'm not going to reach for anything. Hey, you're the one impersonating a police officer. We really are cops. Look, white rectangles. License and registration. She repeatedly bashes the megaphone against her head. Okay, then screams in the bloody mouthpiece. License and registration. Come in dispatch. Sector, azimuth. It's not a code. Just disjointed words. Okay. I'm still looking at, yeah, it's just a problem with my bitrate, which is a little bit weird. Hopefully that's not causing too much of a problem, though. Should I do it? It seems like it's not leaving me much of a choice. Yeah, I mean... Officer, in need of assistance. Her eyes drop between you and Kim. Suspect at large, get on the ground. Ma'am, please. The lieutenant is trying to maintain eye contact. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon. Let's just talk, alright? That's it, you're under arrest. Blow her away, Lieutenant. Just shoot her. Just shoot her down. Let's just talk, alright? Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Her head snaps at you. Big red key, big red key. Oh no, she's going to shoot us. Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this. Oh, big red keys for... Okay. I thought she was going to shoot us. This is basically my only option. Oh. I failed. Anyway. Failure. She's frantic, confused, and teetering under all that gear. There's an opening if you just move fast enough. If not, the lieutenant's got her on the sides. Now I know myself. I know I'm gonna fail. No gun is worth the risk. That's also fair. Sure, you're you, but how do we end this? She's not gonna let you leave. Gun, I'm coming. Oh no, that just sounds like it's a recipe for disaster. Let's say it's not worth the risk. Oh no. Confined quarters, assailant coming up. What? I went backwards! Coming at me, split second decision, fire at will. Oh, this is bad. Damaged morale. Oh my god! I think we're gonna get shot. Good. The lieutenant exhales and uses his offhand to wipe his forehead. Almost blew her head off. What is this? The old woman looks at... Oh, it's empty. I don't know guns well enough. Sorry. This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. The gun lands on the wooden planks and tears run down her scratched cheeks. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this? She looks devastated. Grab the gun right now. This might be your only chance. Pick up your gun. I mean, it's not loaded, so it's safe. Unless, you know, you throw it. So, fair. Fair. It could be dangerous if you throw it. No one ever cares anymore. Her voice is growing fainter as she rocks back and forth slowly. Well, actually, she's just kind of standing. Well, I guess she's kind of rocking. Why would they cheat me like this? Oh, conceptualization coming in clutch. Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down. She's all out of jolt. And we got our gun back. Task complete, 30 experience gain, no level up, unfortunate. Poor woman. The lieutenant holsters his pistol. We need to figure out what to do with her now. Nobody's ever around. The old woman now, mumbles, staring blank at the boardwalk. Nobody ever comes to visit me. Oh, she's just like really depressed and probably insane. I'm very sorry, this is how life turned out for you. Gently touch her shoulder. I wouldn't touch her. Might set her off. You tried to kill me! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. What do you think is happening to her? Should we just arrest her? I'm very sorry, this is how life turned out for you. I guess she's not really a threat anymore. Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there. What do you think is happening to her, Kim? She's in stupor. The lieutenant replies, inspecting the catatonic woman standing in the dark. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. But why was she like this in the first place? Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. He lowers his voice. Dementia and channel 8. And loneliness. Nod. Neurodegenerative disease. It was a tough word, but I got there. Yes, this is what happens when you listen to too many cop shows on the radio. You're probably right. Loneliness. I mean, our interfacing said this. Narration on point. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, even though it's mostly the game. Anyway, what's up, Oshiv? Thanks for stopping by. Let's say neurodegenerative disease because our interfacing said it was. Could be, agrees the lieutenant. Her hands were trembling and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we going to do with her? Should we just arrest her? I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. Wait, I was really hoping I can give her one of those station call slips. Yeah, Titus sounds like the man for the job. I don't want to endorse the Hardy Boys' inflated sense of self-worth. They're not cops, we are. I think we can just leave her like this. She'll be fine. I mean, I don't really want to endorse Hardy Boys, but maybe they will, like, help us out. You know, quid pro quo, not prid co po. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just give it to the Hardy Boys. Then we can ask him once we get back to the Whirling. But we have to hurry because it's late and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done. As you turn to leave, the faintest of voices comes from the woman. Please let the radio on, she mutters. It seems like a reflex, a half-remembered sentence. Reflex to what? Being left alone? She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more? We can try. But we've got our gun back. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. The RCM is the police. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there too. You're thinking of taking them. Do. Shake your shoulder. Pick up the RCM cap. Confiscate the narcotics. Now, let's pick up the I pressed the wrong button! Misclick. Anyway, you take the file of Perholidin and the bottle of speed as evidence. Obviously, I'm gonna drop them. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She's confiscated them, a little like you are doing now. The lieutenant coughs. You're taking those, are you? Listen to him for once. Fine, you take them. I'm confiscating these as evidence. I need to do this case. I need everything I can get. Fine, you take them then. Yeah, it was a misclick, honestly. So let's just give it. Thank you. He pockets the drugs. I'm doing this to help you. We need to focus on the case. He is grateful you did this. Pick up the RCM cap. That's actually what I wanted. RCM Lieutenant's cap. She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar looking Lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Oh, is that yours? It's hard to say, it's been so long since you wore yours. Maybe, probably, you know me. That's the right answer. The lieutenant nods. It's your hat. Leave her be. Yeah, that's the new task. But we got our gun back! Oh, and the cap. +1 authority. Ooh, baby. The cap is sturdy and comfortable and seems to retain its form. How's the new, I'm guessing that means gear. It's good. It's good. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about this stream quality just because, Streamlabs likes to glitch out on the, like, first stream that you run from a system. But the actual system itself, so miles better than anything I've used before. It's wonderful. And I'm just trying to keep it as clean as possible, both in terms of, like, actual physical dust and stuff, as well as on the SSD and the hard drive and everything. So yeah, it's on point. Thanks for asking. And also, this is running a lot better than it used to. Kept it sturdy and comfortable and seems to retain its form very well. It fits you perfectly. The inside of it smells like cheap tobacco and typewriter ink. It feels familiar somehow. Perhaps it too is yours. Though how the pigs got it is a mystery. Love to hear it. Thanks. I really don't know why I have to hold up this pop filter though. That's a bit of a rough one. I'd like a stand, please. Something to put this down on. We might as well put it on. I think we have other items that give us authority. Let me check. Oh, that's minus authority. I'm surprised that's not -1 authority as well. Okay, well, I mean, we have something that gives us a little bit of authority. Do any of these take away from our authority? No. This is a detective game. Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, you can play it very much as like a straight up detective game, or you can play it as something a little bit more extravagant. You can do quite a lot in this game. It's an RPG, but you are playing a cop who has to solve a crime. What are we going to do? Oh, I didn't actually look at my gun. Is that because I don't actually have it? Oh, here it is. The Villiers 9mm pepperbox pistol. Equip this when times are most dire. A 3-shot revolver barrel of Villiers Lascelles pepperbox, typically assigned to officers of the RCM upon reaching the rank of sergeant. The butt of the gun is worn, and the engraving on the side reads Sunrise Parabellum. This is your gun, no doubt about it. I believe Parabellum is like a machine gun or a rifle. So it's a little bit weird on a pistol. I only know that because I looked it up for the title of John Wick 3, because I've been watching those movies and I finished the second one last night. So I kind of want to watch the third one soon. It's pretty good. I like the films, and I really like that they take place very soon after each other. That's something that's a lot more cohesive, and I enjoy it. What next? What next? We could try looking for the murder weapon. How long has it been? It's been 30 minutes. That's cool. I'm not exactly sure how we would go about looking for the murder weapon at this time. Is there anything else we can do? I guess I could deposit my bottles. I don't know when the last time I did that was. There isn't skip travel in this game, but time pauses when you're walking, so... You know, it's got its pros and cons. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. It's got a lot of great writing, a lot of great characters, and some very cool mechanics. Not necessarily... There's a boat here. Oh yeah, we were saying this is like our new home. Oh, I remember there was a place that we hadn't explored yet. We'll try that out later. Well, actually, we might as well explore it now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it has some mechanics that are really cool, but they're not necessarily like original to... Oh, there's a box here. To games. Like they've been around since early tabletop RPGs. There's a bottle. And what's in here? Loading screen? What a surprise. How's everyone doing today, by the way? I hope everyone's doing well. There's a chair. You You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. It's only a red chair, just a red chair in an empty shack with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right? Hey Kim, where are we? In someone's abandoned shack on the coast in Martinez. He looks at you. In Revachol. He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly. What's with the red chair? Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture. He looks at the chair gathering dust. Red paint is peeling off of it. Looks like blood, no? Alright, let's move on. There's something I heard, I believe. A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. What's this? Oh, it's a postcard. I've kind of been collecting postcards in a weird way. I think that's just going to tell me that I've got the new postcard. Let's read its description. It's from Coal City 08. Well, you know, from the year 08. Which means it's quite old. This game, I think it takes place in the year something 47. This postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat plumes of smoke into blue cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out. I got out. No addressee. Cool, man. Yeah, this does take place in like a fictional world, but it's like, it's kind of weird. It's like an extreme version of some historical events. I don't know, it's really interesting, the lore of this game. Anyway, let's go drop off some bottles, I suppose. Oh, that actually is a ramp. That's nice to know. I believe I have to go this way. Oh, there's something here as well. Oh, there's plenty here. I didn't see this before. Someone has broken down the fence. And the barbed wire. Why did it autosave? That was such like boss battle vibes. I'm a little bit worried now. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. We are a detective, aren't we? Just peels off the bent... Oh, sorry, rust. Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. And water in my mouth. Thank you. Yet someone used to live here. Oh, that was actually challenging? Laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even. What happened here? In this yard? The lieutenant looked at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance. Should be leaning back more. My posture is not very good. He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago. Wait, what's a bloc obscure? I'm guessing it's like just a bit of a rural place. A black block, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Oh, it's more specific to this world's lore. There was a huge war, by the way. Or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way. He's like French-Japanese, his accent. I've kind of forgotten how to do it, but I'm trying. On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares. You've changed the spelling, my friend. Hence their name. I wonder if that was autocorrect. So this part of the coast is a bloc obscure? Practically. It's not an official term in any way, but he spreads his arms. It's like ghetto, in a way. Look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house, or maybe the projects? I don't know. Let's make this more international friendly. It's like the projects, I guess. Maybe they left something useful behind. Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle. Gives you a weary smile. Someone meant as nagging, just an observation. We should move. I don't think we will solve the matter with forays into the urban hinterland. At least in this phase of the investigation. I don't actually know what hinterland means, but there's a show called Hinterland that I've wanted to watch. I think it's like a Nordic noir kind of show, police procedural. But we can read something, so let's read instead. Glory, says the graffito. The ghosts of us. Graffito is the singular of graffiti, if you didn't know. I didn't actually see any graffiti there, but I mean, good on you, man. What's in here? Nothing apparently. Oh, oh, oh. Money. Nice. There's also a barrel to loot. What's this? Magnesium. That's good for our morale. I'll do that right now. Because we failed a check earlier, our morale went down. Nothing else of interest here, hey. Okay, let's continue. Let us continue. Oh, we can't loot that. Okay. What's up here? Oh, we haven't been here. Ah. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. And this? Okay. Pry bar time. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Inverted star? Don't exactly know what that means. Let's try using the pry bar on this. Ooh, we got Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies. Sunnies. Empathy up, logic down. Interesting. And this? More magnesium. It's kind of nice. I kind of want to unequip the pry bar. Let's just see how we look. I mean, the lighting's not great. This uses like your current in-view model, I believe, so that's why the lighting isn't so great on it. We look kind of cool though. Our logic went down, so I don't really want to do that though. We can't get past here, it seems. But it would be nice. I think this may be where the lady driver is. Let's continue. I want to hand in my bottles so I can get some more money. You can also preach capitalism in this game, or communism. I mean, it's your choice. I'm kind of on a bit of a neutral route, and the game called me out on it. It called me boring. Fair, but you don't have to be so loud about it. Okay, game. It's a little rude. I guess we can. I have this little like text thing set up here. That's supposed to demonstrate like what our goal is in the game at the moment. I'd set it to the trying to remember where we were, just because like I didn't remember what we were doing. Maybe I'll figure out what we need to do next and update it. Oh yeah, we can also read in this game. I wonder if we have any books that we haven't read yet. Let's just go here. It is time to go to bed though, so we can do that. Oh, we only had 2 bottles. Okay. But that brought us into the 20s. So that's kind of nice. Let's go to bed maybe. That might just help. Sometimes we have dream sequences that are quite interesting to see. I've dropped quite a few frames this stream. That's not very cool. Not very pog. Maybe tomorrow's will be better. This isn't open. No, not the front entrance, but the back entrance. Or side entrance, rather. There's also a mysterious door here. In the Whirling in Rags, which is the... what do you call it? It's a hostel. Yeah, in the hostel in which we are staying. Oh, this is some chill music. Should we talk to Titus?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Wow, he really called us the entire circus. No, he didn't. He actually just called us clowns. There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help. Oh, this is pretty high. We might try it. The big man laughs, nearly spitting out his beer. What's that, copper? You want us to help little old ladies now? You're local law enforcement, aren't you? The lieutenant looks Titus in the eye. Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction. Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is... wait. It's the pigs, isn't it? Yep, her. He pushes up his cap. God, poor lady. Don't worry, we'll handle this. I think she's got some family in Coron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints. Hey, Eugene interjects. Wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something? Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. Titus gives him a beer salute and... beer salute? With, like, beer? Just whoosh, spilling it everywhere? Is that what that means? I don't drink. And turns to you. But I think that's pretty obvious from the way I conduct myself, that I don't know how to have fun. Do you have something of yours, pig? Whatever you do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do. She had my gun. Nope, she didn't have anything of mine. No? Well, whatever then, copper. Titus chugs his beer down and wipes his mouth. No, they totally said it was... said what it was. What was it? Still thinking it over in the corner. Anyone remember? The tattooed man scratches his head with his knuckles. I don't remember, I was drunk. Let me know if you figure it out back there. Oh, sorry, that was Titus. The man says, turning to you. Now, anything else we can help you with? What's her name? Her real name? I'm curious. He takes off his cap and scratches his head. Auntie LaPlante. We always called her. Something LaPlante. Marianne, amigo, he says, pouring himself another drink. Or, I guess he might be, What's the equivalent for Mexico in this game? Mesc. Marianne, amigo, LaPlante. Marianne Amigo LaPlante. Let's not be an idiot. Big guy nods, drinking his toast. Anything else you wanted to know? Who was she? Was? Like before? Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit, never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. He swirls his beer. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still. Us kids. That must have been ages ago. She was better then. The children kept her together. How did she get like this? Get wanting to be a cop, you mean? Well, he furrows his brow in thought. I don't actually know. You don't know why she started acting like a pig? No clue, the tattooed man shouts. It's got to be crazy. Who'd want to be a pig? Somebody wanted to set the world right before it ends, everything of that. Well, like, who wouldn't? Cool uniforms, fast machines, packing heat, sign me up. Wow. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir. I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry. None of these are great. I don't really know. Should we apologize? Let's apologize. Oh, we got an achievement. Literally the sorriest cop on earth. We did it, boys. That tattooed oh, he is Mesk. Okay. Sinks into his seat, unsure how to respond. Yeah, you should be. The big man shrugs. Whatever, cop. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of our own. We should get all our cop gear. Dunno. Titus says, shrugging. She lives by the water. It washes up all the time on the beach. Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it. Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Who'd want those? Just dump them into the river. Oh, okay. This is our knowledge of what's happening with other cops. It's kind of just a scene change and gives us a little insight. It's kind of cool. Makes it more book-like, if you ask me. No problemo, cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here, Martinez. Ain't that right, boys? Sure enough. Eugene raises his glass and toast. We're the real heroes on these streets. Okay, well, let's try this one. I'm not going to say this line, but, should I? It might raise this. Let me quickly see what changed. Oh yeah, we got the... If we go to done, it's that. The whole thing about cleaning it up. Found somebody who saw the hanging, a witness. This might actually just rile them up more. Let's just go for it. 72%, it's not bad. Ow! Why did I roll perfectly? It didn't need to be that high. Literally 18 against 12. Critical success as well. As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? Where have I seen this before? You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking stuff and wasting time. Chewing the fat and wasting time. You guys can all read. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Huh? You must be. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand. Familiar? Yeah, like it reminds him of his precinct. Because we're actually a cop, but we had amnesia. He leans in. You got a problem with beer now? Not quite there yet. Push on. No, I got drunk, so drunk I drove my car to the sea. I don't care. I just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. You spend lots of time with sweaty men? That's kind of sus. Kind of sus, bro. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. Also, that's a good way of phrasing it. Also, I have no idea how to do my job. Like you. This is kind of funny. Speak for yourself, buddy. He puts the beer down. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen Martinez before we started. It was like Jamrock now. It's very sus. But we work Jamrock, so he's saying a good thing. They didn't see it, man. He turns to you. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s. Congratulations on the graffito removal. He turns to Titus. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim. So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that nut job, I don't know. He picks the beer back up. Don't let him drink that. One more push, quick. It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help. I've asked this before, why you're hiding the victim. Yeah, let's just hit him hard. Should we say this? Yeah, let's just hit him. Titus is hiding nothing. She turns to the hulk of a man. Titus, he's too angry to drink. You want to talk to her? Fine, talk to her. I got nothing to hide. Everybody has something to hide. He certainly does. So long as you treat her with respect, no questioning, no harassing, or you got the freight train of pain heading your way. Oh, that's a nice line. You got the freight train of pain heading your way. He grinds his fist into his palm. You understand? The lieutenant takes out his notes. What is her name? Ooh, and we leveled up! I don't have anything to celebrate with. That name. Claudia Armando, I'm guessing. She's staying here at the Whirling Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde, ties the justice cap. That's a Mandau with an OU. I'm not really sure. Ugh, the girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop. Oh, it's her. It's definitely her. It's Miss Orania Disco Dancer. Classic? Correct your tie. Miss Orania Disco Dancer? Keep your cool. Not a chance. Not a chance we can keep our cool. Damage morale. Yeah, blonde, tall, 2 rooms over from yours. He nods upstairs. This is going to go badly. This is not going to go well. Mr. Aranya Disco Dancer? Sure, why not? You've probably seen her around. He nods upstairs. Oh my word. It's really not gonna let me get away with it. Okay, fine. We lost a point for saying Clausia. Okay. Boom. Actual. Oh, wow! That was so close, though! We're off by 1. If I hadn't said the first. Oh well. You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting, and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly. I don't understand what's so cool here. Nothing. He gives you a sideways glance. We just have a few more questions, then we'll be on our way. Calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup. We really needed that magnesium, bro. So what was her relationship with the mercenary? Relationship? There was no relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship. Something is off here. His anger is possessive. It was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing. Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation. So, the rape. When was it? Great line. So, scratch your head. What is your relationship with her? I think I know her. Thank you. We'll talk to her. He points his beer can at you. Remember what I said, freight train of pain. Okay, I'm going off now. Yes, Kim?
Officer, what was that?
What was what? What was what, Kim? You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when you mentioned her name? Yes. And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye? Point to your twitching eye? Yes. It was nothing. It was nothing. Ah, couldn't be me, bro. I think I know that woman. The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her? Whatever you do, don't say the first thing. I read the first thing first. I met her in the hallway after I woke up. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. I tried to hit on her. Okay, he nods. That's manageable. I tried to hit on her. Understood. He stone faced. I'm pretty okay, I guess. Better not to add anything to that. What else did you do? I met her in the hallway after I woke up. Understood you were not in good shape today. Nothing, let's move on. We'll be alright, Lieutenant. This is nothing. Ah, it was healed, right? You feel fortified by his assurance it's going to be alright. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up. String up, boys. Social democracy is paying up. No, social democracy is paying. I guess we're social democrats. Have I already paid for my night stay? It's 11:05. About my bill for tonight. It already said for the night. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, we leveled up. I speak to the assault victim. What are we going to level up? Maybe a thought? Should we level up a thought? Oh, this is still going. Oh boy. No, these are unlockable. I don't really care for them. What are we gonna level up, boys? And girl, maybe? And girls? I don't know. Anyone in between? On the outside? Maybe you get rid of that, What the heck is yee ass? It's, by the way, much longer hair. Gonna wear it loud and proud now. I don't care anymore. And pop filter's back. What are we gonna level up? We could do drama, rhetoric. That's horrifying. I'm going back to idle farming. Well, I appreciate the farming at least. Calm, the beanie is dope. I mean, I agree with that statement for sure. But I'm just gonna let the hair out now. It's more comfortable as well. Should we, do I have anything I need to raise in particular? Authority, esprit de corps, suggestion. Shivers would be kind of cool, but I mean, I have a disadvantage in there anyway. Volition maybe? Authority? This is basically just our morale stat. Suggestion. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. I don't think we really need that. Maybe Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Could be good, could be good. We could also just have more ideas. This one's really dumb. This could be cool. This one could also be really cool. I don't want to get this one. It's all about a place. The Pale. That's what it's called. Do we unlock something or do we level up? I'm very indecisive about this. Level up logic, perhaps? Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Could be good. I have a lot of thoughts as is. Yeah, let's just level up logic. Why not? Sure. Why not? Yeah, I don't see a problem. Yeah, we don't have a way to sing karaoke at the moment. I need to find a song, I believe, if I go to this objective. Get hold of a sad song on tape. Okay, let's go upstairs. What's the time at the moment? It's 6:03 SAST. Oh boy. Let me do something fun. There we go. Exactly what I mean. Oh, my hair is really uneven. Let's try it. Let's try it. The door is closed. Knock. There is no answer. It's nighttime, officer. You should come back in the morning. Okay. Let's see if we have any nightmares. See you in the morning. You too. Good day. Good day. There's the fan. The fan stands still. Oh, do you know, I think I might have had to try interfacing. Or level up interfacing. Just to unlock some checks. Like one of these. It's fine. The bed is still cold from the broken window and not too inviting. But it's yours. You've earned it. Yeah. What? Archer was like confused. This is exactly what I mean. This is the title of the stream now. Basically. Let's see what the bed says though. It's not easy, but your bones are so tired. From what feel like weeks of work on the case. You have to try. After what feels like hours, you feel you might be sleeping. Do we get a cutscene? Oh, we might.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street. Recorded in you forever on Ferrotape.
Ferrotape? Spinning in eternity. Spinning on empty. Spinning, spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming? Yeah.
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The
Cool.
great
What's this game?
Seizing disco of the mind. The flash.
So it's all that.
The bang.
It's a bit unsettling, that's what it is.
The endless learning experience.
Yeah, it's a detective RPG. Man's a cop. Man's an alcoholic as well. It's really good though. Stick around for a minute and you might see why. Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sea.
What's up? Is that what Ricardo is? No, I don't want to get banned. Started with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time.
I think we're looking at people enjoying life. and we can't really get it ourselves.
The potted flowers, the faces turning, changing.
What is it?
It's the world,
Yeah.
Harry boy. And you're made of it.
We're dreaming at the moment, so it's
You
all
make more of yourself
weird.
from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit.
This is our ancient reptilian brain telling us this. The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. The endless visions, erase them. Yeah, I like this line.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
That's the limbic system.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister,
That's not our name.
a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum
I mean, we do pick things up.
and idiotic picture postcards.
And we did pick up postcards, yes.
Meaningless keepsakes.
I mean, they're quite pretty. They're quite cool.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right, I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for
Doubt.
what, brother man?
X to doubt.
Solving your little crossword puzzle.
Hey, we're solving a murder.
Crossing names off your lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
So, I know that was all quite prosaic and descriptive, and I think they're just trying to say, like, the more we study the world, the worse it's going to get. We're never going to be happy again. Oh well. There's Y, and we can just try waking up. I think let's try to wake up.
Beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Oh, that's not good. You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Is it gonna get harder to wake up every morning? Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time. Thank you, logic. Open your eyes. I'm worried that is going to get harder each day without drugs. There's autosave. Brilliant! 7:30 in the morning. Come, Harry. I know it's tough, but let's get to work. We are Harrier Dubois, by the way. Okay. What's the check on this looking like again? Hey. Let the mirror be for now. That was a bit of a jump scare, to be honest. I can't really try that with the crowbar. Hey, what's this over here? Let's wake the lieutenant up. Can't even click on it. Where's our partner? And what's that room? I don't recall ever getting there. Yeah. So that was not really an animated dream sequence at all, but it was definitely well voice acted. Yes, there you are, Kim, and 2 other police officers who are incognito. Good morning.
Again, I can't believe this shit.
Now will you answer some of my questions for me? No, he says calmly, then just keeps staring at you. Why not? Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and do it and do yours and solve this damn hanging? If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things? Actually, I don't want to hear you say things. Come on, John. Okay, say things. He adopts a lighter tone. I want to hear you say things. Hear that? He wants to hear you say things. Say one! Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your mind. Or in your head. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged. Okay, I'm doing this investigation and it turns out he was shot and hanged. You think he was hanged as a cover-up to hide the shooting? Basically, yes. Okay, well. He corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Hey, why am I telling you this? I don't know. Why are you? He gives you an odd look. It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. Custom even? Strange. Oh, we got Inland Empire. Nice. But I mean, it didn't really help us at all. Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before. Oh my god, there's more. He looks at you in disbelief. You want something more? What is it? Let's talk about the hanged man again. Okay, why not? Let's do the whole thing over again. We're not wasting time. There is no time. Okay, I'm doing, I kind of want to back out of this now. So, do you know who hanged him? I do actually, but I mean, I don't know why I'm lying about it. Okay, yeah. Okay, then see you around. And you?
Yes. What is it?
Look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station? You have a blue uniform and mine is black. What does this mean? What does it mean? She seems confused for a moment. It means I'm a patrol officer, sir. Ah, okay. You aren't a ninja? I amn't. Are we from the same police station? God damn it, you leave her alone! The man with sunglasses snaps at you. Keep your weird BS to yourself and be professional for once, for F's sake. Can I actually help you with something? She looks at you apologetically. I thought this was Fortnite. Haha, you were fooled again. My brilliant idea of writing the name of the game in the stream caught you off guard. I thought it was FIFA. Oh, okay, well, I guess I don't know what game I'm playing anymore. Maybe I'm wrong. Who's this? Oh, wait, I know who this is. It's the student. Smoker on the balcony. That's what I said. Hi again, Dom. Another rendezvous. There he is again. The smoker on the balcony, right here in the whirling rags. Hello. Isn't that the same as Fortnite? I think it's basically the same thing. Yeah. Exactly. Different texture pack, that's all. Hello. Adjust your tie. Are we hitting on him? Hello. So what brings you here? You already said hello to me. What are you doing here? Composure legendary. What is it about the way he carries himself? He's so different. I don't know what this is leading to. But we failed anyway. We were close though. It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here. Yeah, see? FIFA. Exactly. What are you doing here? Admiring the atmosphere, he smiles. What about you, officer? I live here. My room is right upstairs. This is where I'm going to go down in history. I'm going to sing karaoke. I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. I don't know what I'm doing here. I just go wherever life takes me. I live here. My room is right upstairs. Let's say we sing karaoke. Really? He straightens up curious. Well, I look forward to that. He rises a glass to you. Rises? That should be raises, surely. Tell me again about that muscular type who came in to investigate the crime. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building asking questions. What did you tell him? Nothing. That I didn't see anything. And he believed you? Why shouldn't he? Did you tell him about your friend? He takes another drag of his cigarette before knitting his brow. What friend? Your Sunday friend, the witness. No, I don't think it came up. What did he look like? Muscular, handsome. He shrugs nonchalantly. Strong, like one of those military types. Was he alone? Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece. His earpiece? Yes, you know, those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear. What was he saying? Just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits? Let me think. He turns his eyes upward in recollection. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Iranese. I think that's how you pronounce that? He closes his eyes. No, not vaguely. Scratch that. He sounded definitely Iranese. Thanks for the information. Sure. Anything else on your mind? His lazy eyes stroll over your face. I met your Sunday friend. You did? A small smile adorned his face. And how did you like him? You're right. He was magical. Magically bureaucratic. I didn't like him as much as I like you. I didn't. He's a government official. I don't trust governments. I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. What are you two? Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you. Sure. He hums. What about me, Gendam? Leave. Bye-bye, Gendam. Yeah, I'm sure there's a very easy line of questioning there. Now, we really don't need logic in the upper echelon to figure out. What's next on the list? Oh, right, we need to talk to the woman. I completely forgot. That's what this is all about. I keep messing it up. Okay, yeah, not offending women. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go be inoffensive towards female. Really a pastime, if anything. Knock. Who is it? A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door. Tired, controlled. This is the police. Can we come in? Coming up, the door is open. She shouts, I'm drying my hair. Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up. Yeah. Great observation there, brain. I could definitely collect these green circles that give me experience points. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. And a bottle! For our collection. Oi! Circles. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. She's made around 4 months of payments for this room. Crazy. And this door? It's a door. Confirmed. Bathroom. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there. Yeah, we took it down ourselves. Okay, let's go upstairs. What's that? Can't click on it. I believe you can play this game with a controller, but I'm playing it with a mouse, and that's going perfectly fine. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. I don't think that's a good rule for life. You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. This is a nice bed. Bed has been hastily made. It's still much nicer than mine. This is a window. Hello, window. Clear window. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Run your fingers across the surface of the glass. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges, but the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leads in closer to inspect the surface. This window was recently replaced. Looks like it, yes. He adjusts his glasses. Oh, wow. Nice. You know which window has not been recently replaced? The one I smashed in my room? Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now. Just one floor below you, messing up your concentration here. Stop distracting him. He has work to do. Ah, thank you, Necktie. Plus, if I recall, the window had been giving him... giving him flack ever since he got here. Can I quickly check this again? Yeah. What is this, guilt now? Didn't we establish that someone else was responsible? The person who also forced all the drinks in me? What is this, guilt now? Whatever it is, it's messing with your concentration. I want to see what the rest of it is. I was being sarcastic. It was established that you did it. Anyway. Stop distracting him. Let's leave. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. It was the mat to lead us outside. Ooh, more points. Smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. There's a door. Another door. Kim. This has a pretty clear view of everything. Seems there are insects. I thought he was unpacking FIFA cards. I mean, I am. You just can't see it. It's not on the screen. Look, a handful of dried... I didn't get to read that. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. Move your hand fast. Sure. Come on. Yes! Dried maybells. Oh, that was actually a reasonable success. Nice. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. It's a maybell. Oh, Clausia, Miss Aranya disco dancer. The young woman looks at the maybell in your hand, just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod. Nice. I like this song, but I might get DMCA'd for it. Cold coffee and an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Nice. Let's read those maybell descriptions. Ooh, we can interact. This is the wildflower you caught. One of a bouquet of... what? Muguets that you found on the whirling roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket. I'm not a gardener. I don't know what this word is or what it means. Oh, there's smoke seeping into our silhouette, I suppose. Let's interact. 6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown. What is this, Kim? This is the Insulindian lily. The lieutenant corrects his glasses. Called maybells or Lucille's tears during the revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle. Excuse me? This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it? Who pinned them? Which side? The revolutionaries. So the communards and the anarchists. White's their colour, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held a meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. Dysentery. It's a symbol of the Civil War. Does this flower blossom in early spring? Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. He observes the petals. It looks dried, preserved. Is it a coincidence, it being on the roof? Maybe, maybe not. He makes a note in his little notebook. We'll see. Very well, put the flower back in your pocket. That was fun. Let's talk to the woman. And not be socially awkward. Welcome to the roof. A young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other. Whoopsie. Pulled my mic down. My bad. Just fell into my lap. Yeah. Did I make a joke there? I can't even remember. You know, I don't like cigarettes. Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Oh, that's nice. Her eyes wander north toward the yard. Oh, she's talking about the dead body not being there. Where the dead body used to hang clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
It's our job. There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man. Was he the escapist? You mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around.
Oh no.
They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
Disco Infernum. I like that. Hell? You know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell, to another place, a third place, much different from our world. I just trashed the place. I I like Disco Infernum though.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit.
She nods approvingly.
Inferno.
Okay.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Once a cop, always a cop. Cop. I said cup. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. I have very little idea of what I'm doing. That is unimportant to the case at hand. I've dropped a lot of frames. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, let's do this.
You're doing just fine. After all, your path has led you back to me.
Okay.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Indeed.
Ah, I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. What is your name, miss, for the record? Nice room you've got here. They tell us you've been through something difficult. What is this wildflower? Show the flower. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Now let's ask about the flower. She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact. Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? Why was it there? Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind? What is your name for the record? Lassier Amando, I think. Where are you from? How old are you? What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? We take a look at your passport, please. Thank you, that's it for the record. That's it for the record. And where are you from? Fort, Republic of Orania. What is Orania? I know what it is here in South Africa. It's somewhere else. How old are you? I'm 28. She takes a drag. What is Orania? I pressed the same button again. A bad memory, officer. Understood, miss? It's the past. She takes a sip of her coffee. People can't go back to the past. Thankfully, it's implied. What do you do, miss? What is your specialization? Something stupid. What's that? Oranese literature. Oranese literature is what I studied at the university. She raises both eyebrows. What is Oranese literature about? Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are, only the name of the nation changes. What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters. Revacholian literature too? No! She seems glad that you asked. Revacholian lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. Do you feel the urge to save the world? Yes. I guess that's why I'm on this case. That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero. She breathes in the menthol flavor fumes, savoring it, then breathes out. She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault, but of course what seems should not be your priority. What do you do with Oranese lit? That's the exact same energy as when people ask me what I do with my English courses. Nothing. I do nothing with it, and that's the correct answer. How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. Money is very important. Look at it. I mean, look, it's beautiful. Look at this shiny coin. Show her some money. It's pretty funny. Cool. She looks at the black note in your hand. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit. Being what? Ah, cool. It's not very cool, but what can you do? Could we take a look at your passport, please? Nah, I don't care. Thank you, that's it for the record. The record is so official. Nice room you've got here. You tell us you've been through something difficult. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question. Yes, you're just one room away. She pours herself more coffee, very personal. Good, yes. This means she could have heard something, like what you were doing before you blacked out. Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory. That's all, I just wanted to establish that. Very personal question. You do not need to know that. The lieutenant taps on his notebook. What you need is to ask normal police questions, like... He waits for you to finish the sentence. Get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here. It tells you've been through something difficult. Something difficult? She raises her eyebrows. I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? Were you sexually assaulted, miss? Have you been R-worded? Forget about it, I don't want to talk about this. Were you sexually assaulted, miss? By sexually assaulted, you mean raped? She takes a quick drag, unperturbed. Yes. Mature stream, guys. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. It's not that early. What does that mean? Were you... It's not... Nope, I clicked the wrong button again. Yeah, she chose the word out. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges. They'll have to get someone more, she searches for the word, then shrugs. Rapeable. By they, she means the Hardy Boys. Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. Titus asked you to spice things up for us? Are you sure you weren't raped? Pretty much. She cradles her coffee cup in both hands. Warming them. I don't know what that means. Oh, she cradles her... okay, saying her hands were cold. Must be very cold and exhausted of this life. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? What did they hang him for, if not a rape? Why was there a bullet in his head? How did the Hardy Boys know you? Why was there a bullet in his head? Sure. Bullet? There's a silence. Her brows meet in the middle for a painted frown. They shot him too? I'm not picking up any theatre craft here, sir. The pause is sincere. They stripped his clothes and they shot him? You mean after they hanged him? I'm confused. Sorry. So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss? Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, bartender. This is beginning to get confusing for you too. We don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night? Where were you when this happened? Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie. What did happen between you and the victim? We partied. You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? The kind I do? With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. No one parties harder than me! Harder than this, keep pointing in your face? I didn't know it was physically possible. Oh, it is. She takes a long drag. You're still alive. What did you do when you partied? We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder, and then drinking harder makes you do more speed. Quite the combination. We also had sex. You were lovers? Were feelings involved? A little. The drugs were good enough. We did enough of them. How did you two meet? The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm. Downstairs, she taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar. When was this? A month ago? Something like that. Must have been hard for you. Point to the yard, seeing him there. Oh yeah, she says bitterly. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window. A bitter cringe. It hurts. He looked to the lieutenant. You called us. The RCM. Yes. Jackpot! Appropriate logic. Well done. Nicole, reporting the hanging. That was you? Say nothing. Yeah, we got 10 experience. I made it. She nods. Now I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. Martinez, they call it snitching. Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss. Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it? The caller's voice was disguised. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. Nicked it? How? With nail clippers, and I diverted some radio fuzz into the cold wire. So she's God's mystery phone cutter. And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs. Did I? Looked into her coffee. Damn, I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing. Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's a pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing lines like that. Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty. Thanks, she manages to smile. She looks a bit like a little girl who's been complimented on her bike repair skills. I'll go through all the trouble. I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do. I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age? I'm sorry, I can't do it. She puffs on her cigarette. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him, like he is now. I want to talk about his, I don't know, hair. Another puff, more nervous. I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later. She meant she sees him in her dreams. Also seen him in a dream. You have? Not like I do, I imagine. Runs out of cigarettes, time to light a new one. How do you see him? I see him as me. She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke. I can see the similarity. Yes, she breathes out through her nostrils. There smells of menthol. Funny, the lieutenant says softly. Funny how? Nothing. He nods towards the yard. I also saw him. Made a long inspection and that sort of thing. Sticks with you. Let's move on. What do they hang him for, if not rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks, but you probably know all about that. And his role in the strike was what? I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military. Worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean, but I understood it was dangerous. And they lynched him for it? She nods. How do the Hardy Boys know? No, how do they know you? Sorry. They're frequent guests. Downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there right now. And how did you meet? Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. Did you party? A little, yeah. Like you partied with the deceased? No, it was hard. I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys? I have. Understood. She sips her coffee. Birds circle overhead. Yeah. Thank you for telling us all of this, miss. She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid. We should head back downstairs, officer. Lieutenant looks at you. We may have things to discuss there. As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion? Add something else before we go. A little thing. She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth. Last room we've got here. Let's talk about the so-called assault. Last room we've got here. Sure. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. What are you doing here in the whirling in rags? I'm wintering. How long have you been staying here? She calculates. About 4 months. I came in November. The bill downstairs a concur. Why here? Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol? Here on the Interlindian Isola. Here in Martinez. I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go. Came to the right place. You're too young to call yourself a disco has-been. No, this is Sassy Town. It's where the future of dance lies. You came to the right place. She looks at you and nods. Yeah, you're washed up. Hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. Yeah, she draws out the vowel. I've contaminated it pretty hard. Is that why you're out here? She nods. The contamination spreads from room to room. First I escaped upstairs. This I got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door. What exactly is the nature of this contamination? For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? And talk around the establishment is you have an industrial sad spill in there. She taps the roof with her heel. For me, it's alcoholism, miss. Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that too. It has done wonders to my taste in interior design. That window is new. It is. She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in it. The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying. I have other questions for you. Okay. She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette. Ooh. I need to talk to you about your room again. Oh, wait, alright. Watching yourself in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke. Let's talk about the so-called assault. My favorite topic. Oh, okay, never mind. I need to talk to you about your room again. Oh, let's do this one. Let's try it. Nope. She looks back. The time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Ah. Oh well. Don't worry. We will protect you from her beauty. We will consult you through the reefs and sounds of her persona. You will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs just below the silver jumpsuit. What is happening? Avert your eyes. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds. No longer than 2.2 seconds. Yeah, we need to do better there. Okay. I need to talk about your room. Yeah? Okay. How about the questions? Let's return to this later, miss. Why not? I'll be here until 11. Sorry, I always misread that. Drinking coffee, most likely. Cool! We did plenty there. Let's quickly talk to Kim and then I think we'll end the stream.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys.
Indeed.
Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Think this will make them cooperate? Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Your decision to not corroborate the story was definitely not part of the plan. Say in a hushed voice, what did she tell us? Why did she tell us all that? What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. Not sure she had to lie. I would have known. I wouldn't have known, sorry. If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her. She seems candid. You think so? The shadow runs across his face. Being candid is the best way to lie. The appearance of candor with some facts thrown in draws attention away from whatever one chooses to omit. She may be trying to control the pace of the investigation. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our inquiries will bring us back here soon enough. Cool, I think that's where we're going to end it for the day. I'm just going to save, and I think we'll do some more tomorrow. I'll update the stream schedule. I haven't done that in a while. Hopefully this tomorrow's stream will operate a little bit better. It should definitely go better, I think. But yeah, I mean, until then, thank you so much for watching and stopping by, and I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.